What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. And today we are going to be, well, at least I'm going to be watching another TV series that's based on a famous horror icon. And that, my friends, is Freddy's Nightmares. Now, kind of much like Friday the 13th, the series, it was another TV show that tried to profit off of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. But the thing is, with Freddy's Nightmares, it actually has something to do with the movies, to where it actually features the horror icon in it. Now, during the last video, I discussed how Friday the 13th, the series, pretty much had nothing to do with the actual franchise it was supposed to be advertised for, and clearly just did it for the money. This one also did it for the money, but at least it actually is connected to the Freddy series, you know? Now, weirdly enough, this was a TV series that, weirdly enough, I actually didn't mind. Now, out of all the 44 episodes that were on, only eight feature Freddy as the main villain. Like, why would you name a Freddy's Nightmares and pretty much over half of them you don't. And by the way, the actual best episodes of the show are the ones that feature Freddy as the main villain. Which is why I think it was such a shame that they couldn't get Robert Englund to do every episode where he was the main character. But and I just see that some people try to connect this to the series by saying that this was just Freddy's him making up stories from hell or whatever. But this show, honestly, at times when it didn't feature Freddy as the main villain, which is just straight up rip off of Tales from the Crypt, essentially. With some episodes also feeling like something out of the Twilight Zone. To me, in general, it felt more like a Tales from the Crypt rip off, but with Freddy in it. Now, this show also surprisingly had a lot of famous celebrities in here. But this was before any of them were famous. But one of them featured frickin' Brad Pitt. Yeah, frickin' Brad Pitt in a Freddy Krueger thing. I mean, to be fair, Johnny Depp's first ever movie wasn't A Nightmare on Elm Street, which is kind of crazy to think that Johnny Depp, faced against Freddy or whatever. But yeah, man. But probably my two personal favorite episodes is the first episode where it features Freddy's origin story, and I really like that episode a lot. Where it was actually directed by Toby Hooper, who was the same guy who gave us the first Poltergeist allegedly, as well as the first two Texas Chainsaw movies. So clearly that's why that episode was good. Now, personally, my personal favorite episode was the Halloween episode, which was season 1, episode 4, I believe. Now, that episode, by the way, features, for those who are SVU / Law and Order fans, might know her from. It stars frickin' Olivia Benson herself, Mariska Hargitay, in here, who pretty much, faces against Freddy Krueger, which is also kind of funny when you think about it, that she kind of, fought Freddy Krueger at one point. But anyway, whoops, that was a car. But yeah, man, that's really why I liked the Freddy series, to where, you know. But yeah, the SVU, the SVU stuff, not SVU, Freddy's Neighbors. Yes, Freddy's Neighbors. I don't know what's the brain part right there, but yeah, for me, I absolutely did not mind Freddy's Nightmares. To me, if I had to be honest, This to me was a TV show that to me had so much potential to be a good show. Unfortunately, because of reasons, it just never really took off. And obviously, Robert Englund like went on to do like Freddy's Dead, which by many is considered the worst Freddy movie he's ever been in. Which I kind of agree, but you know. But yeah, those are moral thoughts on the whole Freddy's Nightmare show, which if you do want to watch this series, it is on Tubi, which is literally the only way you could watch this show, essentially, is on Tubi. So if you guys have a Tubi subscription, go ahead and watch it. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on Freddy's Nightmares, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.